my peeps. This Algebra Nation video will be on workbook page 33. We are going to do problem number 1 and 2 on the left-hand side of page 33 underneath Meet the Test.
Let's meet that test. Given the following equation, boom. What is the correct value of A? So they want you to solve for A. What do? We distribute, then we combine like terms on each side, move your variables to one side, your numbers to the other, and divide if needed. Here we go. Step 1, distribute. I see a parentheses. I'm going to multiply the 4 on the outside to each term on the inside of the parentheses. Leaving everything else alone, I would have, and I'll write it right here, 2 plus 2a plus 4 times 2a is 8a. 4 times 7 is 28 equals negative 3 plus 2a. Step 1, I distributed. Now I'll go ahead and I'll combine like terms on each side. On the left, I see I can combine 2a plus 8a, which will give me 10a, and 2 plus 28 will give me 30. On the right side, nothing to combine. Pause the video if you need to. Write that all down. That's a lot to write down. I distributed first. I combine like terms on each side, get my variables to one side, my numbers to the other, and divide. So here we go. I'm going to go ahead and get my variables to the left. In this case, I'll subtract 2a, because the opposite of adding is subtracting. In this case, 10a minus 2a is 8a, plus 30 equals negative 3, and the 2a's cancel. Let's get on screen. There we go. I got my variables to one side, my numbers to the other. Subtract 30 now from both sides, and you get 8a, 30's cancel, negative 30 minus 3 more. If you need to, break out that calculator. Negative 3 minus 30 more is negative 33. Notice how these answers are tricky. They are tricky. What are you going to divide by? Don't look at them. What do you divide by to solve for A? You want A by itself. I want A equals. Divide both sides by 8. And A will equal negative 33 over 8. So since A equals negative 33 divided by 8, the answer is D. One more to go. Oh, can you see it? A is negative 33 over 8. Sorry about that. I had to kind of knock myself out of the way. We got a problem that has words. I believe you call it a word problem. Now, at the same time, if you see an equation, you can be confident enough that you're going to solve for that equation. However, make sure that the answer you have is what they actually want. So if you wanted to, let's solve this right now, but you still have to read this word problem to make sure that the answer you got is based on the question they asked. So here I go. D plus 3 equals 25. There's a parentheses. You may think to distribute, which is understandable. There's an implied 1 in front because there is no number, but it has to be 1 times anything is itself. So I would distribute and have D plus 1 times D is 1D. 1 times 3 is 3 equals 25. Next, combine like terms on each side. So on the left, I see I have D plus D, which is 2D, plus 3 equals 25. From here, get my variables to one side, they already are, 8. Get my numbers to the other, subtract 3, 2D equals 22. And lastly, divide both sides by 2 and get D equals 11. So you got D equals, hold on. You've got to read the problem and make sure that that's what they want. Do they want D? Let's read. The older brother, Gerardo, is 3 years older than his little brother, Danny. Taken together, their sum is 25. The following equation models a situation where D is Danny's age. You found Danny's age. D is Danny. But they wanted Gerardo, which which is 3 years older. It's older. So if it's 3 years older, well, what does that mean? You take the answer and you would add 3 to it. So 11 plus 3 gives you 14, which is Gerardo's age. So again, you can solve it if you want, but make sure to go back and read the word problem, and the answer you have better be the question that they're asking. If not, make sure you get the right answer. So overall,
If not, you'll look like da bums and the New York Giants yesterday. Don't forget to show your work to the crazy math teacher.